Okay. Well, we've already had a little side conversation. We probably should have recorded earlier, but okay. So I'm back from vacation, and so that means for me, I like to kind of talk about it during this time. So I thought this would be a good topic for this week. But I think you could use this at any point when you feel like you've kind of strayed from where you want to be and you want to come back
Oh,
to where you want to be. And we'll just go through some quick tips about, getting back to your regular routine. So Sue and I were talking about this in Mexico because we're like, it's not like we're getting on track. You're where you at, you are where you are on the track, right? It's more that you're just going back to regularly scheduled programming. Okay. You're just kind of going back to the routine you had. Because I think sometimes when we go on vacation and we come back, you stay a little on vacation with your choices. You can, and then you may keep it going a little longer than you wanted it to go. So when I'm on vacation, I don't have any restrictions. I just try to I do try to like get enough water in because that's a big thing. Like I find I get dehydrated easily, especially when you're flying. And I just try to still keep some vegetables in there and just try to like have some foods that I know I feel good on. And like since I learned in the gut protocol that soy was an issue for me on this trip, I work to stay away from it, right? So if you have a sensitivity, I think you still keep that on your vacation because it's immediately, right, going to affect you. And so I just try to focus on the things that are going to, maintain my feeling well. I don't want to be on vacation and feel like a slug, right? Like if something gives me brain fog or if something, gives me more acne like soy does, or if something, just makes me feel kind of dingy, I don't want to be there. So beyond that, no restrictions, right? We had plenty of dessert, plenty of different foods. If there was things we wanted to try, we tried it, we ate it. And when I get back, I know I resume my routine. So that's the piece that I think is the most important is the transition. And so let's I kind of want one more thing in there. I I think if there are things on vacation like when we're talking about, you know, I don't want to call it the word restriction, but when you're thinking about what you're doing and what's happening on your vacation, if there are things that trigger you to keep it on longer or to not feel as good, like if you do let's say we'll use Sue, can we use your example of M&Ms? If Sue were to bring her M&Ms only on vacation, right? And she knows when she gets back that she's still just going to have this enormous craving for M&Ms and it's going to be hard for her, then maybe she still wants to keep it out during vacation, right? If there's something that if you do it on vacation, it's going to make things harder after, then that would be a place where I'd be like, okay, well, maybe I just still leave that out until I'm in a better place where I can really, I can have some and not feel like I'm needing it all or have it all the time. Does that make sense?
yeah.
So I think I'm a big fan of just kind of giving yourself some freedoms where you can handle it, because I'm also a believer in grace, right? Like I didn't go on vacation to lose weight or to do, I went on vacation to enjoy the foods they had there and to have fun with my friends and to enjoy the moments and the memories that we were creating.
Those,
So when you get back, I also don't want you to feel like, oh, I did this or that or feel bad about it. Like you should enjoy the time you're having there and enjoy it even when you get back, looking back, say, I had a great time. It was awesome. And then you go back to your regularly scheduled programming and you begin to feel great pretty quickly. So let's talk about I was making up a slide of 5 things, and actually that one I just gave one away, the giving yourself grace, because I think that's top plan there. So when I get back, first I start thinking about, okay, what's going to be easy for me to make when I get back? Like, what's something that either I might already have some stuff at home. It like depending on my energy level, what's not going to take me a lot. Like I'm not going to get home and try to make some 3-hour meal. Right. So what can I make quickly? What do I likely have at home that maybe can help me out? And just kind of start thinking about that, maybe getting 3 to 4 meals in mind so that you immediately can plan toward that. Next step, hit the grocery store or get it delivered when you get home, right? You can set your, if you know you don't have anything in the house, set your delivery to be there when you get there. And make sure that you have that food available. I took Jack today to the grocery store and we loaded up on all the things that we no longer had in the house. and went with the meals that I thought would be good ideas. Just to give you an idea, like I made chana masala today, which is on the what's the name of that book called, Sue?
Oh, it's The Ultimate Reset, that one?
Yeah, the world though. What's the heck's the name of that cookbook? It's like touring the world or something like that. I can't remember what it is, but it's they're all in the PDF in the Ultimate Reset tile on Body. And that one to me is like Indian food to me is a comfort food. Like it's just warm and wonderful and kind of just has that comfort to it. So I made that with some brown rice and I made extra brown rice so that we have some left over. And this chana masala, I'll probably have 3 more meals left in it pretty easily. And so now I've got some good lunch for tomorrow. And then I also plan to make the the pizza bake. That's with the pasta and like the pizza toppings, because I know everybody will eat that in the house. And I had most of the things already from it. We got some salmon for tonight to have with some vegetables and some brown rice. And then there was some chicken on sale before I left. So I pulled one of those out of the freezer so that we can have it probably in a day or two, depending on how long it takes to thaw it. It's bone in, so it might take us a hot second. And I'll just roast that. And then I can either shred it and make it into something else or just eat it, off the bone. So that's kind of where I'm at. Loaded up on vegetables, loaded up on fruits. And now I have some brown rice made. Oh, this morning I made the cauliflower oats that I always have, but I did not feel like anything sweet this morning. So I have a grass-fed beef kielbasa that's in our freezer. And so I just sliced that up, put some nutritional yeast in it and some green onions, and I had a savory oatmeal and it was delicious. So, just all those things are kind of around. There's always oatmeal at my house. There's always cauliflower rice in their freezer. So just trying to plan those things and what you can do easy. And then now I've also got breakfast handled for 3 days, lunch handled for a few days. So you're on track. Let's see, we'll call this step number 3, even though I think I'm on 4. Your body each day. I did not want to work out today. I really did not. I had Jack did his driver's test this morning. I knew I was going to be late doing it, but I still did a 30-minute ride and it felt great to just move and be on the bike and do it. So even if you're tired, even if you don't want to do it, pick something that you'll have a little more joy in, even if it's stretching, yoga, some kind of recovery, just pick something you're like, okay, I can do that. Because getting back on that routine is really critical too, because the more time you have where you're like, oh, I'll work out tomorrow, or I'll work out tomorrow. And then you're a week later and you haven't moved, and really just moving your body just makes everything better, makes it all work. Because I think we all know too, sometimes after vacation, your body systems aren't working all that great. So, and then the last one is getting back on your sleep schedule. So we only had 2-hour time difference on this one, and we got home last night at 10. And immediately I'm like, okay, kids, this is all going to be shut down by 11. We're headed to bed. I'm already late. Like we are going to bed. So I don't want to hear anybody. And just trying to get back on that schedule again, getting up at a reasonable time, getting to sleep at a reasonable time. And even if you have a few more days off after you return from somewhere, to just get back on your sleep routine will help with everything in your circadian rhythm and just kind of getting back on. So, is there what do you guys think? Is there any other things you do to kind of normalize, get back to your routine?
Stop eating as much. I go on cruises, so like
Yes, it's just like in the all inclusives, you get anything you want all the time.
yeah. There's my biggest thing is like the last one, another one in June, but I go on another one. I went on one last June, and they have like 24-hour soft serve ice cream that you can get whenever. I might as well just park my my chair right next to it because it's awful.
Well, and I look forward to today. Like I look forward to that day one of me being able to cook my food and be back in my kitchen and be back on what I want to eat. Hang on. And I think that kind of relates to portion too, because like I know during the last week, I was way out on proportion, like way out there. And you do feel it, right? And so it's like looking forward to feeling like your normal self. And I think that's too where the movement comes in, and just making sure that you're feeling well and striving toward how good can I feel versus, you'll figure it out. Like, I think you kind of naturally just go back into your routine when you start doing the other things too. It helps a lot.
Now I'm curious how well, like it being how well was their food? Like, was there healthy or did
there were a lot of great options. Yeah. There was always vegetables on the buffets, like even next to the pool. So last year we were in Punta Cana, and there was French fries and chicken nuggets and burgers next to the pool, right? No,
Oh, wow.
not great options.
Nope.
Now this resort, it's still a Hard Rock, but they have been really striving to improve their food. And I mean, we had hummus and veggies, salad. You could make your own tacos. And the food was really good. There was a couple restaurants we went to where the food was exceptional. Way better than any food I've had at an inclusive. And then there was a morning buffet that Sue and I hit every morning. They had chilaquiles, which is like, I love chilaquiles. It's just it's a sauce with the tortilla chip, and it's kind of, wrangled around in the sauce, and then you put whatever toppings you want. They're usually like toppings you put in a taco. So like we do chicken and guacamole and things like that.
For breakfast?
Yeah, that's a breakfast there. It's amazing. It's delicious. I had them every morning. But then like next to that station, they had this amazing chia pudding with a raspberry puree on top. Just outstanding. And they had, tons of fresh fruit and yogurt and all kinds of different, things to eat.
Nice.
And then at the actual parties themselves, there were always vegetables and salads, along with lots of great protein options. So, yeah.
I feel like you and I talked before you said the 5 steps, because I went through every single one of these today.
Good. I'm glad, because I was trying to like get them out there on paper.
Yeah. I mean, I woke up this morning feeling very sluggish and wondering, oh my God, where am I going to get my chocolate covered blondie? And I knew I wasn't getting one today because I made a very regular choice this past.
They have this amazing dessert there that literally we all had every day. It was like, and it's in the lobby just all the time.
Oh my gosh.
It was really wonderful. But so yeah, so I woke up and the first thing I grabbed was the Shakeology because I knew that I needed to start my day off that way. Drank a lot of water today, went to got my workouts in and I didn't feel like it, but I still got them in.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't feel like I didn't feel strong necessarily even during my workout. I just felt like I'm pushing through this.
Don't get us wrong. The trainers, we did all the workouts with the trainers and they kicked our butts. They were really, really good. But it was just getting back into my normal workouts. And then I went straight to the grocery store and got the fruit and the vegetables and already have tomorrow's breakfast and lunch ready to roll. So I'm not grabbing at whatever. And then I'm planning on going to sleep shortly after this call today. So yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing. And it won't take long to get back on my normal schedule. So
Yeah. And we didn't really talk about this yet, but I know some people when they come back, they feel like they have to be extreme, right? Like I'm going to cut out everything now, or I'm going to go on some cabbage diet or whatever. And your body's very smart. You just go back to your regularly scheduled programming. That's our new term for this. And then, your body will get back to where it was. Like I don't use my scale. I have no idea if I gained weight or not. I probably did. My clothes fit about the same, but who knows? So, but like over the next couple days, I'm going to lose whatever inflammation I created from the alcohol, from the extra salt, right? Like anytime you're eating food that other people have cooked at a restaurant, it tends to be saltier. From the travel, and even from the exercises, because we were sore most days from the trainers. So, you had a lot of, and plus you're just in a different setting. I mean, it's just your body is reacting differently. So I don't feel like it's those things where you need to be extreme about any of it. It's really just focusing on getting back to those great daily things that help you feel good.
which let's not forget, one of the great things about being back home is the fact that you can go to the bathroom in your own bathroom too. Yeah. I know you laugh, but we've all been there. You go on vacation for a week and then how long does it take you to be able to go to the bathroom, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah. You're not as regular on vacation as you would be at home. Totally true. Well, good. So any other additional, anything you want to add to that? We feeling like we got it all?
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like exactly pretty much how I live my life. Like, I mean, and that's how I am with like going out with friends too at times. Like, if I'm going to go to a party or whatever, that's literally just, it's like, it just is. Like, I just roll right back into what I would normally do on any given day.
Yeah. And I think there's an ease about that mentally when I'm going to go enjoy this and then tomorrow I'll do what I do, because it's not like you're during that event, you're focused on, oh, what am I putting in? What am I doing? What's happening? How's this going to affect me? You're like, I'm going to have a good time and I'm going to come back here and I'm going to do what I do. That's fine.
And I actually don't weigh myself. Like, I purposely don't even worry about that. Like,
Right.
because I know, like, even if it's just one night, I mean, if you're eating stuff that is more salt or more whatever, you're gonna end up having something. And as long as you're not going to continue and be on a bender, it's all gonna fix itself out. It's not gonna, be there forever. And to fixate on a number is just, it just kind of deflates you from like what's there, like, because it's not serving you. So yeah, I don't even bother.
Yeah, I think it takes away from your experience too, right? I mean, you're focused on that and not focused on whatever fun you should be having in that moment. And yeah, I think that's great.
Oh, train's coming. Just put the auxiliary so I can close the window.
All right, so I'm going to transition now. We'll talk quickly about 21 Day Fix coming up. So I don't know how many people are doing the super block, but we will be starting on Monday. I feel like I'm Lacey now. Woot woot! We'll be starting on Monday. And Sue and I committed to going all in on using our containers. We're going to even crack open a new set of containers. We're going to
Man,
get in there. We're gonna use it, and we'll both be posting ideas of what we are eating in the nutrition chat. And so if anybody wants to join in on that, I always find when there's other people doing it with me, I tend to stick to it better. I know it's weird how that peer pressure works. But I think overall it'll help everybody just get some ideas, right? Like what we're putting together for combinations. And I encourage you all to share your combinations and what you're putting in your containers so that we can all kind of get some new ideas, get some fresh combos together. It helps everyone to then, continue using the plan a little longer. So we will, I think the workouts might drop this weekend. I don't remember if it's Saturday that they drop, around Fridays. So they will be available earlier if you needed to start earlier. Officially, we'll start on Monday. There will be a bod group for us to post our workouts. And then, of course, we've always got the virtual gym chat to talk about things that are going on. And then the nutrition chat to talk about portion fix. Yeah.
I do think
FAQ, I think, said that it wasn't going to come out until the first.
Till the
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, because when I made the calendar, I went and looked to verify, and that's what it said was
Okay, so
Monday.
Saturday. Yeah,
read today out at 3 on the 31st. I'll find what I read.
oh, okay. Well, I know the Lacey's dropped on the Friday, I think,
Okay.
or the Monday. It was available sometime. I don't remember the timing. It could have been like 3 p.m. or something. But I do think they try to drop it that weekend so that if people need to start, a day or two early. So it'll be 5 workouts each week, 3 weeks, and then you'll have 4th week is up week, and there are 2 more workouts. Autumn highly encourages you to do those 2 workouts. She made them brand new for this. So get them in there. And we'll be all on with our nutrition plans, and you could do 2B mindset with this. You can do gut protocol with this. You don't have to do portion fix. So just do whatever works for you, and then we can post in both groups how we're doing. And of course, I was talking about here. Yeah.
We're also gonna do the sample workout on Saturday.
Yes. So Saturday, is there a time that we picked?
Got it said 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Lily.
Okay, yeah. So the usual Saturday morning time. Okay, so 7 o'clock on the Pacific side, 10 o'clock Eastern. And so there is the 21 Day Fix sample workout. If you want to join us in the virtual gym to do it together, that'd be super fun.
Where do you find the virtual gym?
So it's a Zoom link. I will send it to you. Let me think of where else it's at. Like are you in the virtual gym chat, Joy?
I don't think so.
Let me see. Well, let me fix that.
There's so many groups.
I know you weren't in it, so now you're in it.
Okay.
So yeah, there are a lot of. We're trying to like pare it down a little bit because so now we have gym, the virtual gym, and we have the nutrition chat. And then I think I'm going to take away our separate March group, and we'll just go through the virtual gym and the nutrition chat.
Fine.
And then we've got the coach groups. Yeah. So there are some extras in there, but we're trying to kind of pare it down so it's a little more simplified and just great places to ask questions or see what people are doing. The virtual gym is where we just, we pop on to say, hey, I'm gonna jump on Zoom if anybody wants to work out together. And that's kind of how we know when people are on or if someone wants to work out with someone. And then there's sweaty selfies when you finish, if you want to add those in and show that.
Is that a BOD group or a Facebook group?
It's a messenger chat. So it's
Okay,
not even a group. Yep, it's just a messenger chat where we can just kind of communicate quickly.
yeah,
Yeah. So just like the nutrition, because you're new in the nutrition chat, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same
And
thing.
a couple of bunch of coach ones.
Yeah. So same idea, just being able to chat quickly. So and especially if like people are jumping on Zoom, it might take someone to look in the bod group for a while before they see it.
Okay.
So yeah, Saturday and tomorrow, before we get to Funky Friday, is going to be flowers. And that little reminder is in the virtual gym chat too.
Mhm.
Is there any questions about the super block? Anything like, okay. And so these super blocks are just extra options, right? So if it's not a super block you care about, like I'm going to do 21 day fix, but I likely won't do T25 next month. I may do B25. It's all bike and it sounds kind of fun. And I can't wait to see Shaun T on a bike. So I might do B25. But so you can pick and choose if you have a favorite trainer that you want to do that block, or you can go back to the all body block, the iron block, bike block, or go back to a program. There's like so many options. And so, that just reminded me. So if you are going to be doing 21 day fix, or if you are going to be switching up your routine, like whatever workouts you're doing, if they're going to be a different time, a different intensity, you do want to make sure that you are recalculating toward what your next program is. So you want to do that basically each month. You'll go through, you'll recalculate with where you're at, and based on what type of workouts you're going to be doing. Like in the iron block, we had several workouts that were 45 minutes each week. So you may want to see, do you need that next level of intensity in your calculation?
So super blocks are the only ones that you have to pay for. Do you get all the other blocks if you're
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So all the other blocks are included in your membership. Super
Okay.
blocks, and we'll just go over this really quick so everybody knows. Super blocks you can either get for free with a total solution pack. So if you're just getting started,
Yeah.
or if you're renewing, you'll get access to that super block if you pay $29. Or if you have a HD subscription to like Shakeology, Recover Energize, anything that's involved in a challenge pack or a total solution pack, like First Thing, those kinds of things, those are enough that they get you, or the $115 in HD product. So I know that kind of got a little bit.
So because I picked my pause today and told them to
Oh
ship
yeah, when
tomorrow, I'll be all set.
you should see it as an order with your Shakeology. So the way it's looking is it'll show your Shakeology order, and then it'll say 21 day fix super block.
Okay, I'll have to go look because I haven't taken it out yet, but I did state to ship tomorrow.
And I think also, let's see, do you then see it as a block option if you have access? Is that
I
how
don't
that works too?
Mhm.
Or does
I'll have-
everybody see it?
You should be able to see where it says join me. If it unlocks.
So here later. So like on there'll be a 21 day fix block,
Yeah,
and then you can go in and join it.
okay. I'm gonna look that up now.
Yeah, no. So since mine doesn't actually ship until tomorrow,
Yours is-
I'm like, yeah, because
Okay,
what I've already had ship isn't 90. So mine ships tomorrow and I don't have it in mine yet.
Oh, you don't see
Oh,
it.
okay. So you don't even
Mm-mm.
see it. Okay. So,
No,
so if
it's
you
not
can
even in there.
see it, then you have
It's
access.
not even an option.
So
Okay.
then when it ships tomorrow, you should see it in there then. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
but
yeah,
I had
so-
upgraded in March too, so it should still, does that count?
What?
Where
Uh,
the beach?
that's
Yeah.
a good question. Well, when you're in your body, does it show up? Because then you
Um,
would already have it.
I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
What did you get?
I upgraded from regular BOD to body.
I don't think you do. I don't think it has it. I don't think it,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think it
No, that's-
auto.
it's the product.
Yeah,
No.
I think it has to do with the product.
No, it's not up there yet.
Okay, so you should see it tomorrow. When the shipment.
I just
Yeah.
want to make sure out.
What?
I just want to make sure I don't miss out. That's why I
Yeah.
was like, double check, make sure I could get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm wondering how long, like, so for somebody who didn't do it now,
Yep.
in March, or sorry, in
April?
April, if they renew or if they get their order then in April, will they get
Yeah.
both then at that
You'll
point?
get
They'll get
21
both
day
the,
fix and you'll get Sean T's T25,
Okay.
B25.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what
Yeah.
I thought.
And same if you did either an HD order or the total solution pack, you end up getting the current month and the next month. Yeah, through the whole year.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so question, just so we have it here. So when you're calculating your bracket,
Yeah.
Yeah.
21 day fix for the super block, is it considered zone 1, 2, or 3?
It's 30 minutes. So I think that's a 2. Does it say? It should give you a exercise time there under the zones. Because I think 1 is no exercise or under 30 minutes. And then 2, I think it's 30 minutes to 45. And then the 3 is 45 and above.
Yeah, so zone 2 is 2.5 to 4.5 hours per week, or 30 to 50 minutes a day.
Oh, so 30 to 50 minutes. So if you are at 45, so like our iron block would still be in zone 2 because it's 3 45s and 2 30s.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
So then would we consider this a zone 2?
Yes. Yeah.
So
And-
what is it? Your
Okay.
zone 3 after how long? 50 minutes?
50 minutes.
Zone 3 says 5 hours or more per week, or at least 60 minutes a day, 5 days a week.
Then you're zone 3.
And your
Okay.
zone.
Okay. So Lily's in zone 3 all the time.
Yeah. She doesn't calculate
Like-
that one, I don't think.
She needs to be made aware that she's
You
in
can
zone
tell-
3 all the
You can
time.
rewatch this and we'll just tell her right now.
Lily, you're in zone 3 all the time, girl.
And I'd also, that's a great thing that we're talking about this too, because the videos have changed. The information has changed slightly in body now. So it's much more simplified and you can get your badge for Portion Fix by watching the videos. So if you want another badge, you can watch the videos.
What I'm gonna do
Oh,
tomorrow.
seriously?
Yes.
I've been watching the mindset videos and I was kind of curious as to if they would show up like once you get through all 4 of them, if they give you.
Yeah, and that's a great segue too. So on Body, the new Mindset Masterclass is out. It came out on Monday. It's the happiness ingredients, the happiness, what's it called?
The happiness, oh shoot. I've been listening to it too. Happiness habits.
Happiness habits. So that is available under the mindset tile. And each month, there will be a new expert, a new masterclass. It will always release in that up week on Monday. So highly recommend getting in there and watching those.
And every Monday there is a quick shift video and every Friday there's a think space video.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that's
All right
continual.
here. Yes.
Mhm.
And like this masterclass, it's all of like you'd be done in less than 40 minutes. Total.
Yeah.
Of 4 videos. So it's not like it's super long. You could do one each day.
Mhm.
Totally doable. Oh, I can't wait to listen to those.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. So, and that's
Crystal,
all
still no water
content
bottle?
to be keep every month, which is fantastic because some of the experts that we saw,
You forgot a water bottle. Yeah, again.
hang on. I'm when we were in Mexico, they went through all the authors that were going to be each month, and they're just outstanding experts in mindset. So it's going to be really fun to see what we get. So definitely, that's what Up Week is about, like a
Tomorrow.
reset, a recovery, a rest, and also helping our mindset for the next block. All right, we have covered a lot. So any other questions?
Going on? You mean,
And then any questions
there's
in
that
general
there.
for nutrition?
Looks like somebody's getting into their car.
Anything anybody wants to chat about?
I just need to get back on the ball.
Well, we
Well,
gave you
I
5
have-
steps. 5 steps.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So as I was mixing up my chia seeds and water earlier, well, I do half milk, half water. Okay, so chia seeds is an orange,
Yep.
which is, I believe, 2 tablespoons of of the seeds in the orange container.
Dried. Yeah, dried.
Dry. So
Yeah.
what is that? Does it still translate? Like I can eat all of that in one serving?
Yeah. So
Never
whatever
did. It's
2
way too much.
tablespoons makes by adding the liquid. So then let's say you used all almond milk and it was 4 ounces worth, and that's a half a teaspoon. Not that we count half teaspoons, but you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
you would count the additives, but if it's just water, then nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I usually do half that, so that way I can save the other half of my orange for salad dressing.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Did you try that chia pudding that's in the I don't know, the Indian section of the
Golden chia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it good?
It's very good.
It looks really good. I need to try it.
It's very good.
Pulling around.
All right. Well, anything else, ladies?
No, I'm going to bed.
Right? Get back on your sleep tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna
And
be
go home and eat and then go to bed.
there you go. Okay. Well, good plan. That was the other thing I did find on vacation. We ate late a lot of times. And like there was a couple of nights where it was it was too close to bedtime for me. I could still felt like I ate, right? So it's like sitting right here and then I needed to go to bed. So that's the other thing getting back to. I'm going to eat dinner and be done so that my body can just recover and process and go to bed.
The block doesn't have any paperwork like the regular 21-day fix, like the menus or
I
anything.
don't
Workout.
believe so. I don't think there's any tracking.
No,
with
Okay.
it does. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, let's look. There is a program material, so let's see. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's just a calendar.
Okay.
And
I'll
there's
have
the portion fix quick start guide.
Which is the same as the portion fix when you go on the other. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I do have all that printed out.
Yeah, and I know I've said portion fix tonight a lot, but To Be Mindset also has the same thing. It is a simplified video system and you can get a badge and it's all there also. So if you're a To Be Mindset person, you can totally go in. I highly recommend going in and just looking at the new format, and there's less videos, so everything's condensed so that you can quickly get started. Now, that's a good point too. So like if you are just in the, like, let's use portion fix again as an example. If you're in that faster start portion fix, let me see here if I go nutrition, the nutrition tab, and then I go to portion fix basics, that's your fast track.
Okay.
let's say you want to get, there is more information than just this. If you go back out and go to the programs, right? So you're just where all the
Yeah.
top. There should, is there still a nutrition one? Or you can go under autumn, I think. I don't see a nutrition one. There is a tile for portion fix. Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
it's under nutrition.
nutrition and recipes. I skipped too fast. So there is a nutrition and recipes. When you go across there, you can go to your gut protocol. You can go to your portion fix, and that's going to be the longer version, right? So the more in-depth version. When you're using the nutrition tile, that's your basics for getting started. And there's also
Okay.
a great section on Shakeology and recipes with Shakeology. So there's
Okay.
on there.
Hey, while you're there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to talk about the new meal plans that are posted, or if you want to maybe wait until next week to talk about those.
Well, I feel like you're gonna have to tell me what you're talking about. Where are they?
Okay, so go into the program materials for like portion fix. And hold on, let me get back in there.
It's only people that have body though.
all the
Okay.
new-
From what I understand, it's only people who have body.
Oh
So
my gosh.
if
So
you
like
don't-
they're all categorized, like surf and
Yeah.
Turf, Taste of Asia.
Since you say
Yeah.
that, I remember
Okay.
seeing
Say that
something-
again. Where do we find that?
So if you're back in that portion fix tile, the one that has the extended information, so programs, nutrition and recipes, and then portion fix.
Was there something that people can pay for these separately, or was I dreaming?
don't- I don't remember
so.
that. I don't remember that.
Here's a chicken lovers one.
There's
Oh.
fast food.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a whole bunch. There's a
Man.
big lunch plan, a big lunch late dinner plan. Those I have locked. So wait a minute. So
Culinary adventures. Are there going to be cricket tacos on here?
I don't know, but you know
Oh.
what? Do you have a lock next to yours?
I'm good.
No,
Mine are locked.
no, mine aren't locked. They're all open. They're just
No.
PDFs.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm not logged in.
Okay. I'm like, what's happening?
They're locked.
Yeah, I am. How
But
is-
it's the same thing in To Be Mindset too.
Oh, that's
I mean,
fantastic.
they have the meal plans in To Be Mindset. I'm pretty sure. I could have swore they said that, but now I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure
Yes,
that
they do. Yeah, they are. It's pies, pizza, and pasta meal plan,
Oh,
I mean,
soup, salads, and sandwiches, cauliflower lovers, bagels, barbecue chicken, and more meal, burgers, bowls, and wraps.
this is fantastic.
Hey, but for
Yeah.
some reason, mine are showing as
Tastes from around the world.
Yeah. Seafood lovers.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Oh, there's even the
Yeah.
breastfeeding meal plan.
Oh yeah, where is that? Oh,
Down-
it is. It's right there.
Yeah.
Interesting.
How about that?
Yep. And 1 week vegan meal plans. Well, yeah, I remembered them talking about, they were talking about it on the National Wake Up Call this week. I know you guys were like kind of busy.
We were a little bit preoccupied. Actually,
so-
that-
May not have necessarily been busy. We just didn't have our phone with us because we were
Oh my gosh, y'all.
in the pool.
It was the longest
like they were
call in
having
the history of
fun.
calls.
oh,
they were
really?
getting tortured.
It was very long. It was a very
Wait,
long call.
What was long?
The call.
Oh, all right.
It
we
was
can-
like an hour and
Okay.
10 minutes.
All right. So let's wrap up this. We could talk about the National Wake Up Call later.
It was good.
Well, that's good. These meal plans are fantastic.
Wait, I'm
Mhm.
confused.
I think I'll try to make a quick video that shows how to get there.
Mine are locked.
Well, what'd you do?
Are you logged in?
I don't, that's what I'm doing it on my computer now, so I can do it afterwards.
Are you not a member
Yeah.
anymore? You just decided to quit?
Did you?
I
What did
tried.
you do?
Oh, who knows? I could be logged in as George. Who knows?
It
Yeah.
happens.
Does.
Yeah, I'll make a quick video of that and pop it into the nutrition group so everybody has it so they can find those meal plans because those are kind of fun. Might be kind of fun to try one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but make sure that you tell them, I mean, because as soon as well, it doesn't matter. You're still gonna have people go, well, why can't I find it? Why can't I get in it?
Mhm.
Even if you say it. You could start with it though.
Yep.
It's
That's okay.
only body. Only body.
All right. Do we have any other nutrition questions or concerns or anything we need to touch on before we head out? Mm-mm.
No, great call as always. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we had
Mhm.
lots of information on that one. Feel like I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it myself. All right, ladies. Well, then let's hit the stop button